Alright guys, welcome back to a brand new PTCGO video with the Guardians Rising hype train. Keeps on rolling, and today we're going to be looking at a deck that's gotten a lot of hype, and that is Turtonator with Volcanion EX. So Volcanion EX and Turtonator work pretty nicely. Turtonator is a pretty solid card. Now here's the thing, a lot of people are thinking Turtonator is going to be the best thing Volcanion ever had. Really, it is, but I don't think you need to play any more than one Turtonator in your list. Here's why. Turtonator-GX, to me, just seems like a decent tech option, like Salamence or like Flareon would be in your Volcanion list. However, it's probably the best one to use, since it does do more than just, do a lot of damage with Salamence. Now, this thing has some decent attacks, and a great GX attack. So, it's a non-EX, what am I saying? It's a GX basic Pokemon with 190 HP, so it's pretty tanky. No pun intended, because it kind of looks like a tank. And it has 3 very powerful attacks. Its first attack, Shell Trap, does 20 damage, but then during your next turn, during your opponent's next turn anyways, if this Pokemon is damaged by an attack, that Pokemon will take 8 damage. So it's kind of like a bursting balloon, and if you put a bursting balloon on Turtonator, that's going to be doing even more damage for what you're getting. So Shell Trap is a good attack. The only problem is your opponent can kind of work around it, but it's still a pretty solid attack in the early game, right? Bright Flame is also a pretty strong attack, and this is kind of going to be your secondary attacker for Volcanion. Now, Bright Flame does 160. Now, that's pretty relevant because that's like an extra steam up when you don't need to do a steam up. Volcanion EX only does 130 damage for 3 energies, so Volcanion EX is never going to be taking many one-shots because of the fact that it only does 130, so you'd have to do more steam ups. Now, we do have Choice Band now, which allows your Volcanion to do even more damage to any GX or EX, which can turn your Volcanic Heat into a 160 attack base, and then your steam ups can add to that. Turtonator does 160, so with a Choice Band, it's going to do 190, which is enough to one-shot a Lapras. But also, with a few steam ups, you can actually just take one-shots on Solgaleos, Decidueyes. I mean, you're already one-shotting them, but you get my point. So, for the most part, Bright Flame is going to be taking knockouts because of the fact that it does 160, a Choice Band turns it into 190, and then a few Steam Ups can turn that into, well, a one-shot at any Pokemon in the format. The only problem with Turtonator is you have to discard the 2 fires, which means you're probably not going to be able to pull off another Bright Flame until you power it back up. But that's not terrible because we have Baby Volcanion. But the only reason we're playing one of these in the deck is because Volcanion EX seems to be the better attacker, because you can at least chain your Volcanions attacking every turn, right? Volcanic Heat is still a little bit better than Bright Flame because you don't have to get rid of the fire energies, right? That just means you probably can't attack. At least with Volcanion, you have Pokemon Ranger, you have Escape Rope, Olympia, all sorts of ways to switch back into your Volcanion to do another Volcanic Heat. So it's not like Turtonator is going to be attacking every turn. I mean, you could still attach for the turn and then do Shell Trap, but it's not going to do enough damage like Bright Flame is. That's the problem with Turtonator, in my opinion, is it just, the fact that you can't really attack with it every turn effectively with Bright Flame, it's not that good. Now, in Expanded, I think Turtonator is a little bit of a different story. I think this card in Expanded is going to be pretty dang powerful. I'll probably make an expanded Turtonator video down the road. So yeah, leave a comment if you want to see an expanded Turtonator video. But yeah, I think Turtonator is decent in standard. Now, it also has a very good GX attack, Nitro Tank GX, which is kind of like the opposite of Solgaleo's GX attack. Basically, you attach 5 fire energies from your discard pile to your Pokemon in any way you like. So you just put 5 fires in your discard and just build up your Pokemon. Now, I don't know if this applies for like Rainbow, Double Dragon, stuff like that. If that does, Turtonator might actually be a little bit better than we might have thought. But that's still a pretty good GX attack, because 5 energies in your discard is not too hard to do, because Volcanion, when you use Steam Up, you obviously discard a fire energy, so it's going to put 1 in your discard pile by default. And with Ultra Balls and with Professor Sycamore, it's really not that hard to do. And then you just Nitro Tank and you can charge up 2.5 Volcanions, which is not too bad. It's a little bit better than Power Heater, because instead of Power Heater only putting the 2 fires on one separate Pokemon at a time, you can just put your energy wherever you like. Now, Baby Volcanion anyways, is still a little better in my opinion, because Power Heater, it's a decent attack. It's not going to do a lot of damage, right? Only 20, but with Choice Band and a few Steam Ups, that can really turn the table. But it's a non-EX attacker, which can really even the prizes out. A lot of times when you're playing against a Volcanion, or when someone is, or you're playing Volcanion, a lot of times you or your opponent are going to try to win against a Volcanion deck by using Lysandre on their Volcanions and taking out those Pokemon you can take out every turn. Baby Volcanion is kind of just a roadblock, right? You're only taking one prize for knocking it out. So Baby Volcanion might still be better than Turtonator because of the fact it's a non-EX attacker that can still charge him up, not as efficiently as Nitro Tank, but at least it can still charge him up, and you're only going to lose one prize for getting it knocked out, and it can still do decent damage. So I still think Baby Volcanion is the better way to run, but again, that's why we only played one Turtonator in the deck. I couldn't really see a point in playing two. By the way, I literally, just to say I did Guardians Rising in the shop, I bought a pack and I ended up pulling a full art Turtonator and a regular art Turtonator. I'm like, I just traded away something for a full art Turtonator last night, and now I just pulled another one. So at least I can trade this thing off for something I want. But yeah, it's just a standard Volcanion list, just with a few updates from Sun and Moon Guardians Rising. We do play one Energy Retrieval, because we play this, we get 2 fires from our discard, and we can do more steam ups. 2 Escape Ropes. It's just nice to use these switching cards so that you can keep using Volcanic Heat. 1 Field Blower. 2 might be honestly a little better in this deck, but with Field Blower, you choose up to 2 in any combination of tools and stadiums in play, and then discard them. This is obviously amazing with Volcanion because it allows you to discard those Garbodor Float Stones, and also get rid of Fighting Fury Belts that can get in your way, so that you can't take one-shots, or just get rid of anything like Choice Bands. 4 Max Elixirs to build up your Volcanions. It's obviously the recommended thing. We do play 1 Rescue Stretcher over Super Rod. This is nice because we can use Rescue Stretcher to, just put a Volcanion back in our hand, put one down, or maybe put Turtonator back, or we can do a secondary effect. I didn't see a point in playing Super Rod because there's no point getting energies back when we already have Fisherman and Energy Retrieval and stuff like that. We got 2 Trainer's Mails in our deck since we do play some important items. 4 Ultra Balls for your searching options. Obviously, we got Hoopa in the deck, which will allow us to get a bunch of Volcanions down. Hoopa, unfortunately, cannot grab yourself a Turtonator, since Turtonator is a GX Pokemon and not an EX, so you can't do that. But Hoopa still grabs your Volcanions. Volcanion is still the heart of the deck at, core, right? So 4 VS Seekers for our supporters, and we do have a pretty decent lineup of supporters here. We do play 1 Scorched Earth. This is a pretty good stadium. 1, it gets fires in the discard for Turtonator, but 2, it also can be decent draw support if you're ever in a sticky situation. 2 Skyfields. This is awesome because you can do it first turn and just play down a bunch of Pokemon, and then when your opponent gets rid of it, you can get rid of those excess things. It allows you to build up like a bunch of Volcanions on your bench. 1 Fisherman. We need Fisherman in here to get us back those fire energies into our hands so that we can use the steam ups. Pretty simple. We got 2 Lysandre. Lysandre is great. And one thing with Volcanion is a water type, so other Volcanions are going to be weak to this, or just any other fire Pokemon. So Lysandre can be good for that. But also it's good because Turtonator can be the way to get easier one-shots with Bright Flame, so that can come in handy. 2 Ends for our draw support. We do play 1 Olympia. Olympia is great because Volcanion and Turtonator both have pretty huge retreat costs. So Olympia is good to retreat them, and also it's just good so you can Olympia and then you bring something up with a float and then retreat that, and then boom, Volcanic Heat again. 1 Ranger. Ranger allows us to go through Jolteon, which I know a lot of players are using more Jolteons now for the Volcanion matchup, so Ranger is still good for that. And Ranger is just good for your Volcanion, so you can use Volcanic Heat again without having to wait a turn or having to do some like switching kind of shenanigans. 4 Professor Sycamore for draw support. He also gets fires in our discard pile for my boy Turtonator-GX. 2 Choice Bands. I went with Choice Band over Belt. I think Choice Band is better. Having that extra 30 basically gives you a free steam up. 2 Float Stones giving you free retreat. You put on Volcanion, your Volcanion retreats for free. You can switch to another Volcanion to do another Volcanic Heat and cycle through those 2. And we play a total of 12 basic fire energies. That's the normal amount you'll see in Volcanion. So yeah, this is the Volcanion Turtonator deck that I have built here for PTCGO. Again, we only need the 1 Turtonator. I don't think we need any more than 1 in the deck. So yeah, let's go hop into some matches with this deck online, see it in action, and see if it's going to be any good. Okay guys, let's go find some matches with our Volcanion Turt deck. Now, hopefully grass types are popular, Decidueye is still pretty popular, especially with Sableye. And okay, looks like we are playing against a mirror match Volcanion deck. But this is fine. Maybe he has the Turtonator, maybe he doesn't. It'll make or break things. I mean, Salamence is still pretty deadly too, so you gotta watch out for that. Salamence is still a pretty scary card to see, since we do play a ton of EXs. So we can mulligan here. Now, one thing Volcanion has when you're in the mirror match is Volcanion EX is a water type, so you can basically just hit Volcanions for weakness. So we hopefully can use that to our advantage here. We get the Turtonator start. We also get a Volcanion start. I think we start Turtonator here, because then we can do a Nitro Tank. If we can get an attack versus Volcanion, this is going to be pretty big. If we can get the first hit with Volcanion in, this is going to be awesome. So, I think I'll do that. We can Nitro Tank turn 1, maybe? It's possible. I don't think we're going to be able to get that many energies in, but we'll see what happens anyways. We'll be able to get Hoopa down and stuff like that. My opponent's going to get a Baby Volcanion start. We see a town map, which is interesting. We kind of just see a few fires and stuff like that. I mean, the fire isn't bad to see in the prizes. What else am I going to do? Ultra Ball. Is he going to play Hoopa? I can't remember if he had Psychic types. I don't think he did. He does get rid of Super Rod, so he's getting rid of some pretty important stuff here. We'll see what he gets rid of, though, and what he grabs. Just a Volcanion. Alright, does he have a supporter? I do like this hand, though. This hand's actually pretty good, so hopefully we don't get end. And I say that and we get end. Man, this hand was so good. Okay, now, again, I want to see if I can do a Nitro Tank this turn and actually build up Volcanions. Okay, this hand is actually even better than the last hand. Just assuming Hoopa's not prized, of course. Max Elixir whiffing is awesome. That's perfect. And I guess I pass. Okay, here we go. We can double Volcanion. We can even use Scorched Earth, but I don't think we need that, you know. I'm just gonna... I mean, it doesn't really matter if I put the Choice Band, does it? I think we'll just put it onto the Turtonator, because Volcanion one-shots Baby Volcanion and Volcanion-EX anyways, so who cares? I'm gonna go male here, see if we can get rid of anything. Sika? Okay, that's fine. We have via Seeker. So, we will be able to... Hopefully Hoopa is not prized. If it is, rip. Okay, it isn't. We can Hoopa. Well, I do want bench space, too. I might just grab Shaymin, but no, we'll grab Hoopa, grab another Volcanion. We can always put Skyfield down, so that's fine. Let's go drop this Hoopa down, and we will get ourselves a Volcanion, and we will get ourselves a Shaymin. So the question is can we pull off this turn 1 Nitro Tank? We have 9 fires in our deck, and we have 2 in our hand that we're going to get rid of with Steam Up here, so it's definitely possible. It's definitely possible. So we will go Steam Up number 1. We'll do Steam Up number 2. Obviously, we aren't attacking him, but again, it's getting the fires in the discard. We have a lot of ways to get fires in our discard. We got more Steam Ups, Scorched Earth. Alright, here we go. We will drop down Shaymin, and let's see, will we be able to get anything here? Ooh, Float Stone. That's actually kind of what I wanted. I'll just float this. We have so many switching options. I think I'm going to do my last Volcanic Heat here. Just get those fires in. Go Trainer's Mail. Maybe I can hit a Max Elixir. We can do Fisherman too. Actually, no, we can't. What am I saying? Why would we Fisherman? We'll grab Max Elixir. Why not? If we have the Nitro Tank for like 4 energies, might as well do this and get another energy onto one of our Volcanions. So it seems fine. And yeah, we go Sycamore here. Seems good. Alright, here we go. What are we going to find? Oh boy. Wow. We got it. So here we go. Turn 1 Nitro Tank. We can even do Scorched Earth and Max Elixir. Why not? Just keep building up the energy here. Oh my goodness, folks. Oh my goodness. The turn 1 Nitro Tanking is real. Unfortunately, it's actually not 5 energies, but it's still 4 energies, and those Max Elixirs basically helped us. So here we go. 4 energies. And I think we go 1 here, 1 here. And the final 2 on the other 2 Volcanions. And just like that, folks, we just built up an entire Volcanion board in 1 turn. Yeah. Now, if we can find a Lysandre, we will knock out that Volcanion. And we will be in a great spot. That was probably the perfect turn. Probably the best turn I could have asked for, to be honest with you. The fact that we did that is awesome. He actually ends me. Maybe if I can hit one of my Max Elixirs or something, that'd be good. Or not Max Elixirs. Escape Rope and a Lysandre. Will I be able to find it? We got Escape Rope, but no Lysandre. Rip. I think I'll still do Escape Rope, though, and just bring out the Volcanion. Or, I mean, I could do Shell Trap, too, for 40, but I'd rather hold on to Turtonator, and we can use it for later. But yeah, that turn 1 Nitro Tank was awesome. It's not 5 energies, but to be honest, what would we have done the 5 energy for? I mean, in reality, we would have been able to build up a lot of stuff there, but just a power for 20. My opponent is basically in my mercy. He is building his Volcanion, but he don't got 3. Oh, okay, so... Yeah, I think we just go here, try and get Lysandre. Nope. Okay, we didn't get the Lysandre. I guess we do Escape Rope then. And we bring out the Volcanion with the Float Stone. Or, I don't know. He's probably gonna knock me out though. I don't know if I want to do that. I think we just bring up the one without the floatstone, because the floatstone will allow us to actually chain it. Yeah. Just put a choice band here. Field blower, I don't know. It's just Ultra Ball. I don't really know if I want to get anything out of the deck, to be honest with you. Yeah. Maybe get rid of Volcanion. We have Rescue Stretcher. How much energies do we have left? 3. Still have Energy Retrieval, right? Yeah. I want to start building up more Volcanions. We can do Power Blower here and slow my opponent down a little bit. I'm kind of tempted to get rid of that Choice Band, to be honest with you. But do we need the Choice Band? I guess we need it. I'd rather have the Choice Band, to be honest with you. Kind of wish I had the Lysandre right now. That'd be really nice. It'd be cool to just knock out that Volcanion. But we gotta go Sycamore. Kind of sucks. But there's a fire, and there's some Max Elixirs. Perfect. It's gonna. And we already have the energy on it. Might as well build that up. 12 cards left. Alright, let's just burn these. Spread of the energy? I mean, yeah, sure. We have the energy retrieval. Go another one. We should be able to hit it. Hey, look at that. Look at that. Holy cow. Look at my board right now. Oh my god. You can see how good this deck is. Jesus, man. Look at my board. I have 2 Pokemon that are already powered up, 2 Volcanions, and I have another Volcanion basically ready to be built up thanks to energy retrieval. I have a Turtonator that can also be built up. I mean, just that turn 1 Nitro tank put me in this position where my opponent is probably at my mercy. He is going to end me though, but I mean, if he whiffs a fire, which I mean, there's no way he's going to, right? If he does, I'll laugh. Hopefully we can still find our Lysandre though, just in case. I still want to get some energy retrievals too. Let's see. Fisherman, that's good enough. That's good enough. Okay, Flareon. Okay, so Flareon, I guess, will be what I mean, we're going to knock it out anyways with Volcanion. Volcanion is a water type, right? So, seems good. And I guess we're just going to get knocked out here. And if that's all my opponent does, we are going to have a very, very good turn next turn. Yep, that's all he's going to do. Sweet. Sweet. Surprised he didn't do Flash Fire. I don't know. See what he gets here. He's probably going to get... He gets the fires. Okay, that seems fine. Yeah, I think we just knock him out Volcanion and go from there. Do we need to put anything else down? Yeah, we can do this. And do we do Fisherman? We're not going to need any more Steam Ups, guys. So, like, the fact that we're water type already kind of just makes it so Steam Up is entirely useless. So we can just get back 4 energies and use them. And we will spread them out a little bit. Do I want to use Scorched Earth? I don't really need it for any certain reason. We need to take out this Volcanion because it's the only thing that can knock us out because it's a water type. So we knock it out, take our 2 prizes, another energy, and there's a Sky Field. So I'm feeling good about this position. I didn't want to Ultra Ball though, by the way, because I still think I could use that Sycamore in case he ends us to 3. And also, I want to keep that Pokemon Ranger around too for next turn. Even though we have the retreat. I mean, look at our board. You can see how good Nitro Tank is. It is better than Power Heater, but I still think the one Turtonator is all you really need, because you can still play this deck like a normal Volcanion deck. Turtonator just allows you to do a little bit more useful shenanigans, so it's all good. So it looks like we are going to hit with an N here. It's the only supporter, right? Yeah. N to 3, that's fine. I mean, unless this dude does some Flare Gun thing, then I'm fine. I do want to hit a Lysandre, though, off of this. Hopefully I can. Can we find our Lysandre? No, but we do get a fire, which we can do Scorched Earth with and try and hit it. Benson Shaymin, I mean, this dude's really digging. I don't know how my opponent can really get out of this situation right now. The fact that we have 3 Pokemon basically ready to attack him is just insane. I mean, he could have a Flareon this turn, but he just walks into he just walks into Volcanic Heat. Yeah, I guess we go Scorched Earth and hope to hit our Lysandre. If not, we retreat and just knock him out with Volcanion EX. It's kind of just the simplest thing ever. He's Power Heater for 20, man. He's still doing a lot of damage with Flareon. I think he actually could knock us out with like 1 or 2 Steam Ups. Shaymin, we can find Skyfield, it's possible. Here we go. Will we hit the Lysandre? We don't. Okay. So we didn't get the Lysandre. So I think we just should we do Rescue Stretcher? Nah, I don't want to play right now. I think we can wait a turn to do that. Yeah, that's fine. What supporters could we play? We could end into 4. We haven't played N, never mind. Could have done Olympia too. Maybe I should have done that. I don't know. Can he knock out this Volcanion though? That's the question. I mean, he brings up Flareon. We're gonna knock it out either way with either Turtonator or Volcanion EX. So it doesn't really matter. I'm overthinking this, but yeah, the fact that we got set up that quick is insane. So maybe 2 Turtonators actually wouldn't be too bad. But there we see he's good. He's doing a lot of. I think that's a knockout, right? He's doing a ton of damage. He's doing the 70, the 90, the 110, the 130, the 150, the 160. Oh, if he had a Choice Band on, we'd be knocked out, but he doesn't have one. He could obviously get Volcanion and a few Steam Ups, and it looks like he is going to do that. No, just a Blaze Ball for 160. Alright, we win the game, and we had the Ranger anyways. I didn't even have to retreat, but this deck, man. Oh, 100 coins? Yes. Oh my god, even 35 coins. Jeez, my god. Did this guy play Turtonator? Nope. That sucks. Sucks for him, but not for me. Let's see. What else did he have? Yeah, so he didn't have any new Guardians Rising cards, which is kind of interesting. No Choice Bands, no Field Blowers, nothing. What do we take here? I'm going to take this because I'm actually working on doing a Vikavolt deck video. A lot of people are hyping up Vikavolt. I think Vikavolt is definitely a good card. I think Vikavolt is a very good card. But the way I'm playing it is going to be a little different and interesting. So I'll probably showcase that deck down the road. Playing against Gingerdew, who is either playing Darkrai or a Yveltal deck. He doesn't play Garb, so we don't have to worry about that. I think we go Tails on this coin flip. Hey, Totodile, man, you just ain't let me down. Question is can we pull off a turn 1 Turtonator again? Let's find out. We get Volcanion, that's fine, you know? Again, Volcanion powers Volcanions up, Turtonator does too. It's like, you have so many options with this deck. I really think Turtonator really opened up the gates for Volcanion. Oh, it's a Hammers deck. Okay, that's fine. I mean, we got so many ways to get our energy back. I don't think it matters. I think we're fine. I think we'll be fine. Yeah, it's definitely an Umbreon deck. Okay. He has Delinquent, so I don't really know if I want Scorched Earth or Skyfield in play. I don't even know if I want to grab Hoopa, to be honest with you. Hoopa might be a liability. He might... No, he doesn't play Vaporeon. I only saw Dark and Colorless, so he doesn't play Vaporeon. So we don't have to worry about his Vaporeon, folks, which is pretty nice. Ooh, Sharpedo gets interesting. Don't really know what's going on. Do we play the Choice Band? I don't think we're gonna need it. Like, the fact he plays Sharpedo might just mean he doesn't play anything. Ultra Ball, we'll get rid of Ranger, and I think we go Sycamore here. I think we just did Sycamore. Seems like the best play. Do we grab the Hoopa? I mean, yeah, we got Escape Rope, Floatstone. We got so many options, so it's fine. We can grab the Hoopa. Do we need Shaymin? I don't think we do. I think we just grab 2 of our Volcanions are prized. Okay, that sucks. I guess we grab Shay. I might even just discard it. Like, I don't even know if I want it on the bench. I know the Turtonator's in the deck. I saw the Turtonator. So that's good. We can do Trainer's Mail. Maybe hit like a Max Elixir, I guess. Sure. Oh, there it is. Okay, nice. So we can. I could have even grabbed Lysandre and get that in the discard pile. Maybe I could have done that too. I don't know. That's fine. We can just put some energy in play. Yeah, we do Shaymin, I guess. We'll try and do some Steam Ups this turn and try and get some energy in our discard pile for Power Heater. Okay, there we go. There's 1 Steam Up. Obviously, we ain't attacking him. If we were going first, we'd knock him out. We have Olympia. I think we just go Ultra Ball, get rid of Fisherman and Olympia. And I think I'm just going to get myself a Turtonator-GX and put that boy on the bench. We showed up the Turtonator very good in the first game, so it's like this game. He can just kind of just chill out and do his own thing. We could end him, but Sycamore's best play here. We're going to lose via Seeker anyways. Oh, nice, nice, nice. Max Elixirs. We can probably just build up a Volcanion this turn. I'm actually going to put one on Turtonator. You know why? Because we can use his Nitro Charged GX. Because, again, from the looks of it, this dude plays a lot of energy discarding cards. So that seems fine. I think we just go Steam Up again. Sure. And pass. And then next turn, we can Power Heater some energy on. He probably will get rid of that fire on the active. That's fine, though. We can probably Olympia, maybe Nitro Tank. There's so many options with this deck. These type of energy discarding decks, I think, really are going to struggle with beating Volcanion because of Turtonator giving you more options to build up your field. It's crazy. So there's the one Crushing Hammer. Even if it gets heads, like, we have so many energy, it doesn't even matter. Plus, we have Fisherman in our discard. There's so many options right now to win the game. I mean, we can probably just do Fisherman and win the game, to be honest. If this dude doesn't get another Pokemon down, I think we just Fisherman. I'm actually fine with him not throwing. I actually don't really want to have the Choice Band on. There he just okay. Thank you, good sir. All right, it looks like we win the game. right? Yeah, we go Fisherman for 2, double seam up, 60, 80. We win. That's all we gotta do. All we gotta do. Obviously, this wasn't the most eventful game, guys. You know, he didn't really do anything that important. Wasn't really like he showed off the deck too well, but you know, it's all good. We are going to just do the steam ups for the win. All we gotta do. Yeah, we'll find one more game though. I want to get like another game in with this deck. I think that first game was the perfect game we could have gotten, but I want to at least do like one more game with this. So we'll definitely do that. So yeah, take that out and boom, just like that, we win the game. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. We get some tourney tickets. What was this deck though? Okay, so yeah, it was a Sharpedo Zoroark deck. Did he have like balloons and stuff? Yeah, he has Eco Arm. So I'm guessing, yeah, he had balloons. And that deck could have gotten ugly. We do have floats, so it's like, we don't even need to worry about the retreat. Maybe, just maybe, this last game that we get, how long have we been recording for? 60 minutes? This last game might be able to give us enough coins to buy 2 Guardians Rising packs, which I hope we can. I opened up 6 of them from the shop, and I ended up pulling a Como Oko and then 2 Turtonators. And I opened up a Fates Glide pack I had that was locked. I got a Fuller Kingdra. That could have turned into a Tapu Lele, but it didn't. Playing against Aussie Capirio. So this is probably a Water Box deck. Water Box doesn't have many good water attackers other than Lapras to one-shot us, so I'm fine with this matchup. We do lose the coin flip, so turn 1 Nitro Tank hype or turn 1 Power Heater. Going second with Volcanion is still always a good thing. Like, it's never a bad thing to go first with Volcanion, because turn 1 you can probably even knock something out one hit with Power Heater. It's not impossible. Kind of wish we played against the Decidueye deck. I might even just play, like, I'm having a lot of fun with this deck. I really think Turtonator Volcanion is really good. I might just use this deck to grind out the ladder, to be honest with you. Wow. Talk about a broken hand. Jeez Louise, folks, our hand is OP. Wow. I'm thinking I'm just gonna get rid of Hoopa. Shaymin and Volcanion in our hand. We can Ultra Ball for Volcanion. Shaymin for 6. Yeah. Seems like a good play. Seems like a good play. The Water Box might be scary. If it's Quad Lapras with like a weird Shaymin tech, I'm fine with that. Quad Lapras mainly relies on just run you out of energy. We don't have to worry about that too much, so we'll see how this goes. I'm fine with that. Oh, it's a Alolan Ninetales. Okay. That's fine. We probably actually knock this thing out next turn anyways. Is he going to put another Pokemon down? If not, we knock it out. Yep. Okay, there we go. Gets a Shaymin. Ninetales can one-shot us with its attack, 160 damage, but again, he can't do that efficiently. I mean, he could run like wide lens or something. Ooh, this might actually. Ooh, I think I'm just gonna Lysandre that thing. Rescue Stretcher. Yeah, I think we get rid of Rescue Stretcher and we get rid of Hoopa. Yeah, that's fine. I think I'm gonna try and take out this Vulpix now. Grab another Volcanion. Let's just check out our energy count. 10, so 1 energy seems to be prized, that's fine. I didn't really want to lose Rescue Stretcher, but whatever, it is what it is. How much? Okay, we have to do 2 steam ups, so we have to hit 3 energies off the Shaymin to knock this thing out. I mean, we can even Choice Band and knock out the Shaymin-EX, which would actually be pretty huge too. I'm just gonna attach and do the Lysandre anyways. Even if it's a rip play, it's fine. If we can get at least 2 energies, we will knock this Vulpix out. So let's pray to the gods. Let's see. Okay, there we go. We got a knockout. We have a really good hand. We have a Sycamore for next turn, everything. Max Elixir, why not? Turtonator is also a decent way of knocking out his Ninetales in one hit, because Volcanion can struggle to do 210 damage, even with the Choice Band. Turtonator, we'd only need 1 Steam Up and a Choice Band knockout Ninetales, so we don't have to worry about his GX attack too much. So boom, we take out his Vulpix, and we can put 2 fires on our Volcanions. And yeah, just, I mean, it's Volcanion, you already know why it's good, but you can see why it's even better. We even have an Escape Rope, so if he plays like 1 more Vulpix down, we just rope into that and then just knock him out with Volcanic Heat. Even these water matchups, Volcanion is winning, and oh my goodness, folks, the conceits are real. The conceits are real. This dude had Wailord. That's funny. We would actually still be able to knock out Wailord with Turtonator-GX, which would have been hilarious to do if we ever pulled that off. Does he play? Yeah, he plays 4 Aqua Patch. A decent Ninetales list. 4 DCs. Yeah, seems like a good list. I don't know about the Wailord, though. It's kind of a weird tech to see. I'm not gonna lie. We can buy at least 1 pack, though. I think we'll buy 1 pack and then drop the video. It might be a little weird with the frame rate. I don't know what's going on with the frame rate in my videos. I'm fine with it, though. It's not really a big deal, I think. We can buy one Guardians Rising pack, and if we can pull a Rainbow Rare Tapu Lele, I'll be happy. I still need to get myself a Tapu Lele. Like, I still do not have one yet. I need to get one. They're still very, very expensive, and I don't feel like trading away a lot of stuff to get one Tapu Lele. That will drop in price over time. Some decks, I don't even know if they'll need any more than one of them, to be honest with you. We got a Politoed. Search your deck for a put them on your bench. Well, that's actually not too bad of a card. Wow. You can make a fun Politoed deck. I definitely might do that. Mallow. Search your deck for 2 cards and then put them. Wow. Mallow with Unknown is actually kind of good. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, hit the like button. Don't forget to subscribe to more PTCGO content. I think this Turtonator Volcanion deck is pretty fun. Those were some pretty good games in my opinion. We showed off the deck perfectly in the first game, and obviously we just creamed those other decks pretty nicely. But yeah, you can see how deadly this deck can be. The first game showed off the Turtonator brilliantly, so I definitely think Volcanion Turtonator has a lot of potential down the road. Really is a deadly deck, I think, especially with the added gain of Turtonator-GX. So thank you guys for watching the video. If you did enjoy, again, hit the like button and subscribe to more PTCGO content, and I'll see you guys on another PTCGO video. And yeah, thank you guys for all the support, and subscribe to help me on the road to 2,000 subscribers. That'd be awesome. And yeah, thanks for watching. See you guys.